folks, Green Finger Fetish here in Cornwall in the UK. In the last video I showed you my lavenders all hanging up in my little caravan here in Cornwall, and today I'm going to look at what I do once it's nice and dry. So this has been drying now for approximately a couple of weeks. I've just taken the bunches down and I know that it's ready to take off the stems, basically because I dropped one and it went everywhere, all over the floor. So what I tend to do is just get some sort of clear polythene bag. It doesn't have to be clear, it could be a bin bag or something like that. I've put a couple of stems or bunches in here. I'm just going to move my lavender bunches down. And on any surface, whether this is a table, countertop, the floor, it doesn't really matter, a tabletop, I'm just going to grasp the stems. I've left the elastic bands on in there, and so the bunches have just come down, and you can take your frustration and aggression out. It's a pity we don't have smell-o-vision, because this is smelling lovely. If you pick a nice thick bag, that will save the bag from ripping. I have found in the past that sometimes if you use a very thin plastic bag, I mean, you could use a pillowcase, something like that would be ideal. But I'm just using this before I throw it in the rubbish. You can see we've got quite a bit, hopefully, there of lavender collecting in the bag. And like I say, the smell is pretty amazing. So all I'm going to do is carry on doing that for each of the bunches. And what you'll find when you remove your bunch, you'll be able to just gently roll. I don't know if you can see that. I'm just going to take this out so you can see. And hopefully you can see quite a collection of lavender there in the bag. But for any stems that have got stubborn buds on them, hopefully you can see them coming off. But all I would do is just gently roll the stem with my fingers. And I tend to roll it first and then I go up in the opposite direction. So once you've got what I would call a dead stem, you can see how dry they are, the way they're just crumbling up like that. But I would just then throw those away. So that's going to be the procedure for each of these bunches. And what you'll end up is with quite a good bag of lavender. The next thing I'm going to do is to pour that lavender onto one of these trays, just a normal plastic tray, once these have all been dealt with. And then they're going to be left in the sunlight, and I'm just going to keep turning the lavender daily just so it dries out even more, because what we're aiming for are some nice dry lavender buds. So this process I'm doing just a little bit of finger rolling. There must be a technical term for this, but can't think of one at the minute. Taking your dead stems and just disposing of those. So first stage, banging them about in the bag, and second stage for any that are a little bit more stubborn, just the finger rolling. I'll collect these and I'll add them to the bag. Okay, so that's the process that I follow for drying the lavender and then getting it off the stems, ready to start drying it on the trays. Okay, so like I said, these have been hanging for a couple of weeks now. They're lovely and dry. The the smell is gorgeous. So happy harvesting, folks. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.